Hello and welcome to my channel. Do you have a CTS Cadillac and you roll down the window and you try to raise it back up and you heard snap, crackle, pop? Well, if you have, you are at the right place. This is the video you need to see. I'm going to show you step by step on how to replace a broken channel in a CTS. If you're not a subscriber, hit that button over to the right, become a subscriber right away. So let's get started. Let's take your time doing this. There's a plate right here. You just want to pop that out. We're going to need a Phillips screwdriver to remove the 2 screws. There we go. There we go. And just work our way on down. There you go. Okay, we on top. We have the sides and the bottom loosen. On this latch here, we're going to put a small screwdriver here and just pop it out and release this handle. Then we can pull it straight on up. We can release it. Then we just move our panel right on out the way. We're going to use a 10mm. Then we remove our door latch. Just pull it forward. Now, only thing you have to do with this door handle, if you see this hook right here, just pull it right on out. That's it. Cadillac did a fine job insulating their vehicles. Pop out. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Again, this tool comes in handy. And just make sure, just take your time. Do not be in a rush. Let's use this side here. There we go. All right, we're just going to lay this to the side. I like to always compare apples to apples. Now, this is the aftermarket, and you can see the price here. And this is, of course, the original one. And this will be the price if it was brand new, if I ordered straight from the manufacturer. And it's going to be a little bit different, of course, with the harness, the connector. This one has a harness, this one do not. And the most common problem with these regulators is, as you notice here, the wheel actually, over a period of time, it just ages and it just actually crack and it breaks off. And it's either this wheel or this one here. And when it does, it's going to actually get the cable all tangled up because the motor's actually trying to work, but it has no tension. So you see how it's supposed to be. All right, we're gonna put this on. So what I'm gonna do, use a 10mm and loosen up the nuts because the glass is actually gonna slide in between the slots here. So I just wanna have it loose before I actually put it back in. Just make sure we have enough room to actually slide the glass in, and I believe we do. There we go. Just gonna pull that apart. I think that's enough room. Had a screwdriver here just to make sure the glass do not slide down on me. All right, we're gonna put this regulator back in. Screw our regulator back in place. We're not going to tighten it down because we need to connect the window back onto the regulator. The regulator is down here, so you don't want to hook up the power yet. So what we're going to do, just going to slide it down into the regulator, and we make sure it's in on both sides. And what we're going to do is just tighten up our 10mm nuts. We just tighten up the other nut. Now we just mount back our remaining bolts. Just tighten them down. Now we will connect our harness, and keep in mind, this one a little bit different than the original one. So by being a little bit different, what I'm gonna do is just take a tie strap, and I'm just gonna tie it out the way of the window channel. Just make sure that I have no problems. Just don't want to have any issues. Here's the broken piece, the broken wheel that I actually found, and you will find it inside of your door. Broken in several pieces. That's what happened. This rod here, what we want to make sure that we actually bring it through this little slot here. adhesive that Cadillac has used. It's great stuff. You can use it over and over again without having to add more to it. Make sure we have it sealed in real good. We don't want any moisture inside the vehicle after a good hard rain. So let's go ahead and put back on our door latch. Keep in mind, we have a slot here for the door handle. There we go. And we have a hook here and a hook here. And we just want to slide it back in the slot, both at the same time. There we go. And we're going to put back our bolt. What we're going to do, we're going to put back on our plate. Just slide it over your studs. And we need 10 millimeter. Our rear door monitor here. So we just gonna, only thing we have to do is just pop it back into the inserts here. Like so. Before I put the cover on, I want to make sure that this is going to work properly. Let's see what we have. That's what you want. Then we're going to put back on the door panel, and you just want to make sure you slide the connections back together. This male end with this female end right here. And you just want to make sure you have all of your inserts in place. And we just pop it in place. And we want to clear the lock here. So either you can bring it up or have it down, it doesn't matter, as long as you have your lock lever back in place. I apologize if you can't see it. This need to go in here. Right. For our door latch, slide it through our handle. Snaps right in. Keep in mind, we're just going to slide it back down on the rod, and then we have a lock clip right here. We just press back into place to actually hold it in place. Lock. There we go. Last but not least, we have 2 screws. And we need a Phillips screwdriver, and they're going to hold our panel in place at the handle. Let's not forget our cap. There we go. Well, now you know what's all involved in replacing your window regulator in your CTS Cadillac. Think of the money that you are actually saving and the time. You know, by doing it yourself, you don't have to take it to the dealer or take it to a shop. And at least if you have to, at least you are aware of why they charge the money that they actually charge. But you can do this yourself. And just shop around for that regulator. There are regulators out there with all sorts of prices. And Just pick what's comfortable for you and replace it step by step, just like I did in this video. I want to thank you for watching. Do not forget to subscribe. Take care, and God bless.